Hey, yeah, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Denali, aka Don Squally, back at y'all with another Forza Horizon 3 build video, man. As you guys know, we are uploading a video a day, 7 days a week, taking one request per video. Today's request comes from David Costa on YouTube, and he wants to see a maxed out Jaguar F pace, man. Now, I picked this specific build because the F pace is actually a new car that just came out in this Logitech G car pack. I believe it was last month, depending on when you guys are watching this. As you can see, the 2017 F-Pace S, a couple of very dope cars. So if you guys want to see anything, specifically this Morgan 3-wheeler, I'd like somebody to request this so I can build it, man. Let me know down in the comments section. But for today's build, we are going to cop this free 2017 F-Pace Type S and see what we can do with it, man. So obviously, first and foremost, we're just going to go ahead and select the color. Now this color is definitely going to change near the end of the video once we develop exactly what we're going to do with this car. But for now, I just like to pick a factory color car right out of the gate just to get an idea of what this thing looks like. Now, as you can see, this thing's a nice off-road capable vehicle, so that's going to be perfect since we are in Blizzard Mountain. Now, I just caught my Blizzard Mountain, my Blizzard Mountain a couple weeks ago now, depending on when this video comes out. I'm usually about a week behind. You know, my upload schedule is usually like 1 week, so sometimes I can be almost 2 weeks behind, depending on when I'm recording / putting out the video. But first and foremost, we need to get into this build, man. That's not important. Let's check out our engine swap options. I'm going to go ahead and leave the stock engine in here because I have a funny feeling this is going to be a supercharged Jaguar. If I am not mistaken, we're going to find out in a second, but I have a funny feeling that's the case. Either that or a V8. I'm not sure. It's a surprise. I'm going to wait until the very end to find out here. Let's see. The spoiler looks ugly. The front splitter looks ugly. As far as the wheels go, though, you guys know we got to throw that snow tire compound on here since we are on Blizzard Mountain. Now, when we go back to Byron Bay, that will change back to a rally tire compound, so it'll still be good for off-road. But for now, I want it to be able to grip on that snow. Now, let's check out from the side here, I'm getting at the back here, Porsche Cayenne. Front BMW X5, very nice looking vehicle, but with this style wheel, it just looks like a friggin' tank, man. We're looking for something a little more luxurious. Now, as you can see, I'm thinking this is already a 20-inch wheel. I want something nice and sporty. This 5-spoke wheel would be perfect. Either one of these HRE style wheels will go nicely. I'm thinking I got an idea, man. I got a wheel that's kind of my little go-to wheel when I need a go-to wheel, and that is most definitely these right here. Look at that nice red rim inside there. This wheel is absolutely sick, man. Huge fan. So we're gonna go ahead and stick with that. And as you can see, we don't even get the option to upgrade the rim width, even though I probably wouldn't have done that if I had the choice. Just wanted to see exactly how big these wheels really are. But we are going to upgrade the clutch, even though I'm pretty sure this vehicle does not have one. Race transmission, because Forza doesn't let you adjust that final drive unless you have it. As far as the brakes go, look at those little dinky brakes, man. We need to definitely upgrade those, so let's go ahead and do that. Nice red caliper on there. As far as the springs go, we are going to go with a race spring, even though hopping this thing up would definitely make it look a little cooler. We're going to lower it, man. I want this thing to look like a nice crossover. I don't even think this is a full-on SUV, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think this is even a crossover, but I want it to look kind of like, you know, low to the ground. Nice Porsche Cayenne stance. Like I said, at the back, that's really what I'm reminded of. So here we go in with the engine. Now let's see here, 3-liter supercharged V6 it's looking like. So intake and exhaust. Now I know these new Jaguars, the F-Type specifically, sound absolutely sick. I know they have a exhaust cutout stock that you can open the flap and get a little more exhaust action going. I don't think we're going to be able to have that option in this game, but I have a funny feeling this thing is going to be super loud as it is. We're not going to get too crazy with this build. As you can see, quite a bit of power as it is. I just want this thing to be something that's nice and subtle that we can take on a rip up this mountain and not have to worry about having too much power, losing control, ripping off the road, man. So next up, we are going to jump into the designs and paints. Like I said, we are definitely going to need to change up this color. Now let's just scroll through some of the stock options. I feel like these are something like an old grandma, grandpa, you know, like churchgoer would buy. And then there's the guys who like they're, you know, to go be a little more flashy with the white, the silvers. That's even kind of nice. And then there's that executive VIP. I don't know, man. OEM. Let's search for something a little bit different here. I wouldn't mind doing a nice loud baby blue. Even the dark blues look very, very nice. Ooh, yeah, that's looking pretty sick. What do you guys think, man? What color would your Jaguar be? I kind of like the greens too. Not really feeling the yellow. No, I'm not feeling that yellow at all. I kind of like the blue a little bit, man. I don't know. I'm not going to lie. Let's see here. Over pink? Purple? Pink? Nah, pink looks too whack. Alright, I'm decided on blue. Now, what blue? Kind of like that dark, little lighter. I think it's going to be this one right here, man. Most definitely liking that. Very flashy. Let's see. Do I like the hood painted black? No, I do not. Wheels obviously already black. We can do them gloss, but I kind of like the matte finish. Windows definitely need to be tinted so them haters can't see me. So let's go ahead and save this to our vehicle real quick. Next up, I'm thinking, last but not least, is to tune this bad boy. Let's see here. Final drive's looking good. Really, the only thing I want to do, lower this just a little bit more and apply that current setup. Now, that's good. Actually, not last but not least. I'm going to go ahead and apply some decals on here. Now, let's see. What can we do? Front, how's the front looking? We got these chrome accents. I don't really think we can add too much to this thing without it looking weird. So you know what? We're gonna keep this paint pretty moderate in this one. I think it's ready to go for a rip, man. So let's see how she do. As you can see, this beautiful Jaguar. Look at inside of these things, man. These new Jags are just absolutely sick, man. You know, competing Jaguars, I feel, used to compete with like Mercedes, BMW. Now Jaguar is getting up there with like Maserati and a little more higher class, in my personal opinion. You know, which really isn't a whole lot of anything, my personal opinion. But you know, that's just what I think. So let's set a mountain run to the very top here. I have a feeling things are going to get a little snowy. But let's just pretend that we're going skiing and see how the drive is. Right off of the bat, power-wise, very, very nice, very moderate. The gearing, we have 8 gears. So, I mean, you have a lot of ratio here. We didn't adjust any of the gear ratios, which we don't really need to. I think once we get back to Byron... Oh, just take a listen to these shifts. Oh, right. Okay, never mind. Taking a listen to this accident. Whoa. That nice little red line there. So yeah, once we get back to Byron Bay, which I don't think is going to happen in this video because I'm probably going to take this thing to the very top of this mountain. Yeah, man, I think this thing is definitely going to need a slight tune as far as the gear, like, ratios go. Final drive, I don't think we'll ever hit 8th gear in this thing on a straightaway. I don't really think it's possible, not without a lot more power. Oh my god. But the things that, let's just get inside here and try to pretend that we're going up this mountain. It's actually not even that bad, man. Very blue. Whoa, super whiteout-ish. I guess it's quite realistic, since in a snowstorm you really wouldn't see anything. I prefer the outside view when we get into these snowstorms. It's just much easier to see your surroundings. Now, you know, I like to cruise inside the vehicle, mainly when I'm just cruising, trying to enjoy myself and experience the car. When I'm racing or trying to go somewhere online, I like seeing everything, you know what I mean? I feel it's just much easier to maneuver when I can see, like, whereas, you know, you get inside the car and it's like, man, I can only see on, like, let's call it, what, a quarter of my screen, really? The rest is like car and not moving, you know what I mean? So I like the outside view, man. Call me old-fashioned. Would that be old-fashioned? I'm old-fashioned, man. What? I mean, this thing has not skipped a beat, though. I don't even think I really slid off the road terribly. Woo! Is that all me? That echo? Yeah, man, this thing sounds like there's a whole nother car behind me, man. That exhaust though, eh? Damn. So yeah, man, I mean, this thing, not really anything that's too far from stock. Now, there wasn't really a flashy blue color stock, but I mean, otherwise, added a little bit more power, nice set of wheels, lowered it. What more does this thing need, man? These Jaguars, pretty sure in and around $150,000. Correct me if I'm wrong. I really haven't even Googled, or I don't even know for sure, but that would be my guess. And like I say, very classy vehicles now. Really don't even need a lot to look absolutely sick. So we are at the top of Blizzard Mountain, so I think that would be a great opportunity to pause, take a screenshot for our thumbnail, and put an end to this video. So with that said, I am your boy D Nally, aka Don Squally. I just want to say thank you guys for watching, and we're gonna catch y'all mofos at the next one, man. Oh no! Oh! For fuck's sake, every fucking time, man. Showdown, bitch. Oh no! Oh no! Oh! Should have had a V8, yeah? Oh! Recovery of a lifetime! Oh fuck! Oh no! Oh! Fuck! Yeah, just keep on rolling there. Yeah. Don't worry about the racer anymore.